Not a lot of the folks around here have had the same lifetime experiences that I have had, and I would probably guess that that's the most unique thing that I can bring to the table for my students here at the University of Chicago. So what I can add is the dimension that I've been in the workforce. I understand what the labor market is like. I understand what the service market is like. Plus I understand economics, and I understand how you can use economics to speak to those types of markets. People around here, I mean, we have 5 Nobel Prize winners currently on staff of about 15 or 20 professors, so they understand a little bit about economics too.
When he's in class teaching, everything brightens. He's very charming, but only that he really cares about the students. I've been his teaching assistant also for this is the 3rd time, and he really puts enough time, a lot of time, towards meeting students, sharing their ideas, and giving feedback. If you're a real economist and if you're efficient, this is how you do, right? You don't have much time. Just give that time to the clever guys so they can do something great. But that's not his criterion. He gives the equal amount of time to each one of the students, and whether the student is great or not, he gives them the time they deserve. I think that's something really positive in an instructor.
Professor List is one of the masters of experimental economics. There's no doubt about it. He knows how to do just a really good experiment from which you can learn a lot about economics, but you can learn a lot about policy making and all sorts of different things. So he's a master of combining different things that an experiment can give you and really putting it into an experiment. So I want to train with the best, and that's why I'm here.
I take great satisfaction in the fact that some of our students, such as John, make it to the very top of their profession. And the reasons for that are many. From my personal standpoint, it gives me the satisfaction that our program is doing something that is of value, that we are creating knowledge, that we are creating the abilities, the intellectual capacity for students to succeed in their professional endeavors. And from a personal standpoint, that gives me a great deal of satisfaction to think that I might have had a small role to play in that process, that it gives validation to the sorts of things that we strive to do each and every day. I think that a lot of our students are not aware as to how much pride we take in their accomplishments and how much satisfaction we gain from that.
The professors treated you like you were a colleague of theirs, and they treated you with respect like you were an equal. And I think that's one thing that has always stuck with me, that we're here together to learn about economics. You can teach me, I can teach you something. And it was this camaraderie not only amongst the students themselves, but also between the students and the professors. I think that's probably the major thing that I take from my experience at Point. Beyond the great hockey and the great football and the basketball, I had a few friends play basketball on the basketball team, and of course I played golf there as well. So these are the memories that I think I'll always cherish.